What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? It's Cali Cuzz in this thing. With Reds with love. I mean with
What up, though?
yeah. We back with another one. This called off the top. This is a show we gonna do periodically. We're not sure on the schedule yet. But remember to like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you want to help donate with the process, the cash app is at the bottom. Thank you to all the supporters. This show is a little bit different. This is not really about current events and hot topics. We might discuss some, but it's really what would you say, Red?
Basically, off the top,
Yeah,
we're just gonna go off the banker. We got a couple of subjects we want to address, but go ahead.
yeah. So this is first of all, I want to say this is a safe place for any man who's going through anything, especially the black man. Uh, the first thing we wanted to talk about was accountability. If you're sensitive to relationship information, if you're sensitive at all, this may not be the podcast for you because we do tend to talk wild. We do speak our mind freely. And this is an unedited platform where whatever we feel, we are going to express. So again, if you are sensitive to relationships, if you butt hurt because your girl left you last winter, and you can't handle it, then turn this off. But if you're looking for some introspect, if you're looking for some game, as they may say, then you tune into the right one.
Or we might say ism,
Yeah, a little ism.
you know.
Yeah, I still prefer game. I'm old fashioned. You know what I'm saying?
I smell that.
But man, me. So just for some background purposes for the audience, me and you talk shit seem like at least once a week now.
Especially when it's not football season.
Yeah, exactly. Because then we talk less. But we always seem to come across accountability. So originally it would start, you was giving me some ism about me being accountable and me growing. You know what I'm saying? And then as the conversation further, you kind of spoke about in relationships between man and a woman, the accountability for each. So, if you want to expound on that a little bit.
Okay. So we all know living life as a black man, black woman in this world we live in, we not gonna blame Donald Trump.
Nope.
We not gonna blame Ronald Reagan. We not gonna blame our mothers or our fathers.
Right.
Okay. Because at some point in all our lives, we all adults. And we all adults that go through trials and tribulations with our lives.
Right.
And just because the grass is greener at our neighbor's home, don't mean our grass is greener over there. But as people, as human beings, we always seem to think about, oh, he got the car, he got the materialistic things of the world, or he has this and he has that, and he don't have no problems.
Right.
Okay. But then as we bring our loved ones or our friends, because everybody's love language to help others is different.
Say that.
Some people like to take your girl to Somerset and buy her something nice. Some thinking because his car good, his clothes good, he look good, that he good people. Or he's a good dad, but he got 3 baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
Or this the nigga who kind of bothered me. I ain't never been to jail. I never committed a crime.
What that mean?
Yeah, like that's what
What
I
do
mean.
that mean? You know, and let's stress on that. Cuz, Cali, let's stress on that because just because you ain't got a felony don't make you a non-starch
Straight up.
criminal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Type thing. Hey man, you can't speak no names on it,
Nah.
but just being 49 years old, I'm gonna tell my age. I don't care. I'm not a woman.
Yeah,
LOL.
37. Shit.
Right. Just because I'm 49, but let's stress on that. I've seen almost 5 decades of things. And, you used to hear things like this in my genre. White man this, white man that.
Yeah.
It was colored. It was Malcolm X came out. We ain't land on Plymouth Rock landed on us. You know what I'm saying? But as you become a colored man in this world, this United States world we live in, if the light ever clicks on, that it really doesn't matter what they put in front of us or the rules or the regulations. It's about what you want to do for yourself, the choice you make for yourself.
Right.
And that's where we come in, accountability. What you feel about that?
I agree. I think that, like you said, the light cuts on.
At some point.
Well, if you're fortunate, the light cuts on.
Yeah.
It's some people I know older than both of us.
Light
is still off.
Hey man, it's a brother right now in America somewhere where his lights and his water got cut off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And he don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh man. And then, as you progress in this journey we call life, you it's kind of touchy because you got people that come from good homes. Mom and dad were there, right?
But don't you think as black people we all come from good homes?
Whites too.
I mean, but I can only speak on the black experience because I'm black. But we all got our ass whooped. We all had chores. We all had a curfew. For the most part, I mean, it is some niggas that.
So that's where you come in at with accountability.
Yeah.
Because the way I was raised might have been different.
Oh yeah, it's different.
It's different from how these children are being raised.
Oh, no, that's for sure.
Right? I grew up with some type of structure.
Yeah.
But let's talk about that. Is my dad and my mother accountable for my actions once I left the house? If they taught me well.
I don't think they're responsible for the action, but I think they're responsible for how they raised you.
But that's a fact. Being a parent,
which can affect your actions
to a certain degree.
Yeah. But you're gonna do what you. I mean, that's anybody.
That's any human being.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we want.
That's where we going. We going on accountability, and we going. So you got Charlie. He's white. He's of certain of religious factor. We'll say Jewish.
Yeah.
And then you have Charlie, but he got friends that are black. But Charlie is watching MTV Raps. That's my genre, LOL.
Yeah. The basement, Rap City.
Rap City type
thing.
That's
on my shit, yeah.
Right. And Charlie thinks what he's watching on the TV, because he clearly ain't seeing it in West Bloomfield. He's clearly not seeing it in Southfield.
Right.
But Charlie is mesmerized by what he see on Channel 7 News about what's happening in the ghetto. We ain't gonna name the city because it's unnecessary to name the city.
Right.
It happens across America.
Right. You fill in the blank.
Right. That's your story. Wherever county you from, whatever tri-county you from. With our apparel, with my apparel on, it's clearly the Michigan, whatever.
Yeah. USC fight on.
Right. It doesn't really matter when it comes to this subject.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. But what I learned being a colored black man, born in the 70s, raised in the 80s, educated the way I was educated, because that ain't everybody business.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question, Red.
Mm.
Because you just said something that stuck out to me. What would you say? Because you was born in the '70s, you was raised in the '80s, and I assume you was probably an adult in the '90s sometime.
Yeah, somewhere around 94.
What was the biggest changes you had to endure during those times? Like, well, 70 to 80, you probably was like a real little kid, but like between the '80s and the '90s, what would you say was like the biggest thing you had to gain from the change of the time?
Well, at the time, we talking, what we talking to?
Shit, let's just go maybe 82 to, nah, maybe that's too broad. You go like what? I was born in '87.
So I was 12 years old. Let's start there.
Yeah, something like that.
I was 12, you newborn. And as human beings, you, as you get older, as you approach, like you, brother, family, you approach your mid-30s. So a lot of that things from your childhood is kind of vague. It's kind of bleak, right?
Yeah.
And as you get older and you progress to where we at, a lot of them things, the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it is, you kind of don't remember. And you know, the best teacher of life is what you experience as adults and childhood with an even blend. If that makes sense to our audience, to you, Cali, Cuzz, do that make sense? When you blend your adulthood and your childhood, who's accountable for those repercussions and consequences?
For me, I think I'm accountable for 99% of the shit. Because at this point,
can I say something? Can I interrupt you? Mid-sentence? I don't really feel like that because, and I'm on the outside looking in. I'm across the street looking at your grass.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like you accountable for your childhood. Because your childhood really wasn't your what? Fault. But once you reach 10th, 11th grade, my guy, you know, that's where accountability starts.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. So you can't tell me at a certain point, oh, you knew better.
Yeah.
Because as grown men in this faction, that as grown men with our mothers still involved in our lives.
Yeah.
As grown adults with, let's just say this, quote unquote, verbatim, with a baby mama, you got 2, 3 baby mamas.
Yeah.
Where you going in your adult life with 2, 3 baby mothers, as they call it now,
right, that
can say the same thing about your goofy ass? Because we all human. Your girl gonna do something goofy, you gonna do something goofy. Ain't nobody ran through this whole slate perfect.
No. But we not being accountable for it.
And now
the goofiness no more.
The black, I would say. And
as a culture, you think so? I think it's a lot of excuse making right now.
I think it's bias.
Yeah.
And that's just my opinion on it. You smell it?
Yeah.
I think that black men are held to a different accountability than black women. You can't hear me?
I can hear you now, but just.
Well, look, I think black men. I think black men are not. I think black women, and you can call me. What's the word, bro? What's the word?
what is that? A hypocrite?
No, we're not gonna call it a hypocrite, G. That's kind of steep.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're looking for, so I'm just trying to.
Okay, good. Let's elaborate on it.
Yeah.
The accountability. What's the word? They say narcissist now. They say chauvinist.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
you're a male chauvinist.
Male chauvinist pig. You gotta put the pig.
I don't know nothing about that bacon shit. You know what I'm saying? But
that's not it.
But that's not the
Yeah. Male
oh, you're
chauvinist
a male chauvinist. You're a woman bash.
Yeah.
You know, that's how it was before this internet and this platform was created. In my genre, oh, he's a chauvinist. He's giving, like they say in 25, he's giving, he's bitter. Right? You hear that? Oh, you're giving bitterness.
Yeah.
You're giving angry birds. You're giving, oh, this is another word they throw out here, belittling.
Yeah.
You ever heard that? You heard that?
But you know what all that shit is? Gaslighting.
I would agree. I would agree.
All that I'm a narcissist because I don't want to play by your rules, or that I'm a chauvinist, or whatever else you want to say. Those are gaslighting terms that the internet created to give sorry women a platform to talk to niggas any kind of way they want.
Would you really emphasis on that?
You can't really be a man no more, bro.
Yes, you can. But to be a man,
not without ridicule.
You have to learn what I've learned as a young black male that survived 4 decades. Let me toot my horn.
Yeah.
I'm almost 50 years old. I seen the 80s, the 90s, 2000s, the 10s, and I'm working on the 30s. Let me just give myself some credit and the Lord some credit right now.
For sure.
Facts. Because what I seen in my life is kind of crazy. But I'm not knocking you for what you seen in your life from your perspective.
I mean, you couldn't. What everybody sees is different. Bro.
It's different.
Like my grandfather, right? My father's father. Yeah, you can take them off if you need to.
Yeah. Go ahead, keep talking.
But my grandfather grew up in Mississippi, where I'm sure he might not have been a slave, but he was close to them times. Then he went to Detroit. Then he went to Los Angeles. And I kind of went in reverse. But the whole thing is like, you think that my grandfather, being originally from Mississippi, moving to Detroit with his father at 15, then moving to California, to Los Angeles when he was an adult, like he probably seen some shit that me and you can't imagine.
But how would you say that? How you can't imagine?
Because my great grandmother was a slave, bro.
As we are.
That's why I'm saying. So I can't knock your experience because you older than me.
Say that.
Because look what they had to go through, bro.
Look what we had to go through.
No, I'm not minimizing what we went through, but I'm just saying that's what gives me the perspective that I really don't trip.
Okay. Can I pause you on that? Can I sidebar you on that point of emphasis?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about what. Let's bring emphasis on. Look what they had to go through. They had to go through. Hey nigga. Hey colored. Hey this.
Playing, nigga.
Okay, but can you imagine? You knew who that enemy was because they rolled down the street.
Well, I went through that too. I knew who my enemy was.
Okay. So we on the same page. Let's walk down the same. Let's go to the same.
But it don't feel as scary, man.
How? Because he look like you?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Because he look like you?
If I ran into a nigga that opposes the hat that I'm wearing currently,
it's a problem.
But I'm not afraid of that. If I see
that don't even
if I see 3 white motherfuckers on horses and I ain't got no gun,
But you gonna know.
I'm nervous.
But you
I ain't
know.
gonna lie. I'm nervous.
But that's a different type of culture that exists and where we reside.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll get to that later. That's a good subject. Because we're gonna divide this country in West, South, Midwest. We're gonna divide.
Yeah, we're not dividing the country racially or none of that shit, just to make that clear, because somebody make a clip out of it.
Right.
We're gonna divide the country. Nah, we're not doing that.
No, we're not gonna do that. We just gonna
we come in peace.
We come in peace.
Till we don't.
Well, that's your choice.
Yeah. But that's self-defense.
Well, it could be
I come in peace till I don't.
It depends on. Let me check your temperature.
Yeah.
And if you well versed, and we're gonna get to that later, with traveling this country, because I heard some stories about that side of town. I heard some stories about when it was, because I got that same story at this point. As I approach a half a century on this earth, and 98% of it was spent in the Midwest. We got a different way of living than they got over there.
Yeah, the rest of the country. Yeah,
rest of the country, sure. And then you got every municipal, whatever. I can't pronounce the word. I don't want to sound doofies, but east and west, north and south type of thing.
Yeah, it's different everywhere.
It's different everywhere. And things we understand on this side of the street, they might not understand it on the other side of the street.
Right.
Because it boiled down to the structure and what they were used to and the consistencies of what they were used to. Like at my crib, my mama didn't play that.
Yeah.
You had to have it. Hey, the kitchen had to be clean. The grass had to be, the kitchen had to be clean. The garbage had to be out.
Yeah.
Type stuff. And then after that, your homework had to be done. That was the basic structure.
That was basic, yeah.
But that was teaching us
responsibility
and accountability.
Yeah.
Because I had the type of mother, boy, if she came home from Blue Cross Blue Shield downtown, you understand?
Yeah.
And the kitchen was.
My mom had a good job.
She had what they call a good job.
Yeah.
Let sister come home and you on that phone and that kitchen ain't done. Or that counter ain't wiped off. Oh, you got repercussions and consequences.
Yeah.
So yeah, it started.
That was the worst time.
Hey man, well,
I mean, at that time. When you a kid, the ass whipping is the worst thing.
Or hearing her mouth.
I grew up in the ass whipping home though.
Even if it's
gonna be a little talking, but it's more so like, nigga, go get that belt.
Yep.
And come on.
Because what you own is garbage.
Because you know how I run my program.
But if you know this, and that's the gift and the curse. That's the gift and the curse of this accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try, and I'm going to speak, we're going to get to that at a later time.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that as the repercussions and consequences. But, man, listen. If you want to listen. Us, moving forward as adults, you can try your best to show examples of structure. You can try your best keeping your word with the pressures of life, and with, accountability. Your woman, your black queen, as y'all call it, as we call it. Oh, I'm a queen. I'm a queen. Do you even Google
queen? Do you
queen?
know my response to that?
What's your response to that?
There's a hierarchy, and you know who's over a queen?
The king.
And who the fuck you think I am?
Exactly.
I'm not a court jester.
But the queen.
I'm the motherfucking king.
And they don't have documentation, nor do they have this type of platform
No.
to go back on the facts on kings and queens.
Yeah.
All we know is what we heard.
Yeah.
You heard I was scandalous, but I might not have been scandalous.
Yeah.
You heard I had money, but at this point, I ain't got no damn money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I told you, I said, I had to change this background because I'm like, somebody gonna try to rob me, and all I got is a Crown Royal bag full of change for their ass when they bust a mile.
So it's kind of like,
nigga.
it's kind of like at this point, we hear it in 2025. Stand up.
Yeah.
Is that accountability? Yeah. Stand on what
Yeah.
you said.
You gotta stand on it.
You better.
I mean, that's the way. And I hate to say this, but I'm gonna be me. That's what gangs teach you. Whether you right or wrong,
Stand on what you said.
stand on it and mean to the end.
Well, it
And
depends.
that's why I went through a lot of the drama I went through as an adult, man, even in front of you.
Right.
Because at times I'm like, I gotta stand up.
Yeah. You gotta take that fact.
And I look like a fool in front of people, but I'm gonna stand on it. Like,
And then you get credit for that.
I don't think I deserve no credit for that, but I realized that was the assignment, as these hoes say.
But it go both ways. If it goes from male, it goes from female. And in my opinion, if men got up every day, we'll talk about accountability. We still on accountability because it's a branch of it, right? Would you agree?
Yeah.
If I want you to be private to me.
Oh, you talking relationship one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Accountability on relationships is where we gonna fade into that.
Yeah.
Because the streets and
I'm just keeping up with you, that's all.
Right.
And for the audience too.
Right. So if I want you to be and carry yourself a certain type of way, you accountable for how, because I speak on it.
Yeah.
I speak on, hey baby, we're not doing all that.
Right.
That ain't what matter in our lane. And you turn around and you out here, you look at it now. You look on the Instagrams, you look on the Facebooks, you look on the YouTubes. These young ladies and these young men, well, we gonna talk all the ladies. I'm not about to speak on it because I don't understand.
We'll get there too.
We gonna get there.
Yeah.
Because I don't even understand.
We got a cake bake for y'all too.
What the hell y'all doing, bro?
Yeah.
But of course they not gonna understand or old school. What you on? Nephew, what you on? But the double standard of the accountability. Go ahead, G.
Man, it's a double standard everywhere.
I don't agree with that.
It's a double standard everywhere.
Elaborate on how it's the double standard now.
Right now?
Yeah.
Shit. I can't use that. That's a good one, but no.
I don't think so.
I think this is what I mean by a double standard everywhere, right? With anything. You can smoke your cigarette in your house.
Right.
Right? But then you go to somebody else's house, they tell you that's the worst person you could be, right?
Why?
But here go the double standard. What do they smoke? Weed.
That's a double standard?
Fuck yeah.
How?
Bro.
Okay, so
okay, so let's just go by the theory of accountability. Accountability is I'm accountable, period. Like we just said, you gotta stand on it. So regardless, accountability can't be morphed. Niggas trying to morph accountability. Well, not niggas, but people are trying to morph accountability into what they see fit as being accountable. But in reality, if you gonna tell me smoking a cigarette is wrong, but you're not gonna be accountable that smoking that blunt is just the same.
Then why are we talking?
That's manipulating.
That's a double standard.
That's a double standard.
I smell that. Yeah, because
So it's like, how could a nigga, and when I say nigga, I'm not talking man or woman, I'm talking person. That's just the word I choose to use. How can you minimize one thing and maximize another? That's not being accountable.
how can you minimize one thing and maximize another is with an understanding. Do that make sense?
If the understanding is beforehand, yeah. But if it's
Why do it have to be beforehand?
because if it's afterwards, then that's manipulating accountability. Look, bro, if I come in your house and I fart right now, loud as hell, exactly, bro, I don't like that. Me being accountable would be like, my bad. I didn't mean it that.
But a person,
But me manipulating it would be this. Hey, bro, it's natural. Everybody farts. You tripping, and now I made it your problem. You get me? That's that's manipulating it. It manipulates something that everybody fart, bro. Everybody. I don't give a fuck who you is. Babies, adults, old folks, young people, black, white, Chinese. There's no standard to farting, right?
right?
It's universal. So when I come in and I make a decision to fart in your home, in your living room,
Mm.
in your personal space, and you check me on it, I could be like, my bad. I fucked that.
That's taking accountability.
That's taking accountability. And then if I manipulate it, I'm gonna give you 1,200 ways why this is your fault. Cause you shouldn't have said nothing to me, nigga. That's what a nigga who not accountable would say. Oh, you shouldn't say shit to me because you know everybody fart. It don't matter that everybody fart. These the rules in my home. Like I got a big homie, right? He don't like to be called a nigga. That's my favorite word. But I respect that man. And I
So
don't
you
talk
don't
to him
want
that
to.
way. Yeah, I don't talk to him that way.
Mm.
That's accountability. Accountability is doing to me is what's doing was what you know to be right. Righteous.
But what you consider right, the next person don't say.
Oh yeah, that's good versus evil. I'm not saying I
No,
don't think that
that's like the morals.
yeah, but it's righteousness. My goal every day is to be righteous. That's great. That's Cali Cuzz goal.
And
Is to be
treat
righteous.
and
Live
treat
righteously.
and treat people as though
Righteously.
you want to be treated.
Yeah, unless you fucked it up for me. Cause I know where you going with all that.
Where am I going?
I do treat people with respect, just not certain people you fuck with. I don't fuck with.
It don't matter.
But that's still out of respect. I don't fuck with that nigga.
That's your way of acting.
Cause I fuck you over if you keep fucking with me. That's how I have to not. Fuck
So
with you.
we'll go back and we'll say,
But that's righteousness though.
but we'll say poking the bear.
Man, you can't poke the bear. That's like rule number one, ain't it?
But
Don't poke the bear. I'm asking you, I'm not telling you. I'm asking you, is that not rule number one? Don't poke the bear.
it depends on who you dealing with.
You see, but it shouldn't depend. Because if I'm gonna be accountable, it can't depend, man. I have to stand on it. I have to be that accountable man, regardless of circumstance. But if a
You
nigga,
can't say regardless of circumstance.
I can, I'm gonna be the same me regardless, because I have to. That's what makes accountability. If you change your mind tomorrow about your principles, Reg, you're no longer being accountable. Would you agree or disagree?
I agree.
You gotta stand on it every time. So yes, I'm gonna be personal. For me, because I use I statements, I learned that in a behavior class, and I learned that. For me, these niggas don't change their behavior towards me, I'm going to be the same stand on this nigga every time, 10 out of 10. Even with my woman, I got the same principles I had yesterday. I got the same belief system I had yesterday. So if you violate those terms and conditions, I'm going to be accountable to how I treat you. But if I violate those terms and conditions, I'm going to be accountable for how you treat me.
But where's the dumb down?
I don't think you could dumb down.
Where's the
That's what, to me, that's what women want me to do.
but
Is
then
dumb down, like bite down to their belief system, which I find below my belief system, so that they could be more comfortable with me.
do you think that's a control issue?
Fuck it. Bro, if the Bible say come as you are and you go to church, right? And you wear a fucked up old polo sweatshirt and you wear some old polo boots and you look raggedy as hell, right? Can you still not go there for the reason you went there? To give it up to the man? But
No, if you're not genuine.
no, if you genuine. You can look raggedy as hell. You can like the biggest crackhead nigga this side of the Mississippi, right?
If you're not
And you
genuine,
can go in there and have the best time of your life.
if you're not genuine, no.
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Me, I'm gonna be the same way every day. I'm
But
gonna continue to learn.
that's consistency.
Yeah, which is part of what accountability. You can't be
And a part of
accountable
life.
if you're not consistent. Life's not consistent though, Reg.
I beg the difference.
Your lifespan only 30 days. Maybe not yours because you a homeowner and you live a different lifestyle than I live.
What's your life?
But my lifespan is 30 days. You know why? Because every 30 days I have to recreate the same situation for myself.
Hey,
I have to have the money. I have the means to keep this situation going.
but if you keep putting the marvelous hat on and you keep,
Shout out to the police.
I don't know what that means, but
They know what it means.
look, if you keep being consistent,
Mm-hmm. Does
that
that make me accountable?
yeah, you have to be accountable for your consistency. And then you have to be consistent with your communication
Yeah,
when you in a relationship.
yeah.
If you not
And it's not me because I communicate. This is the same thing I be saying.
yeah, but you could tell a motherfucker.
Man, you can tell them motherfucker anything. If they don't want to hear you, they don't want to hear you.
But
I'm an example of that, Rick.
it's fine. And that's normal.
I have to be willing to listen to get to where I'm at today.
But can I say this?
But I wasn't always willing.
But can I say this?
Yeah.
If it's okay for the platform,
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to say.
if we as a people, as a couple, can be on the same page, are we holding this relationship, this union, or communicate same page, consistency? Are we holding this? Because see, as black men, as black women, we quick to point the fingers.
Right.
Right? We quick to point the fingers. We quick to point the finger at a motherfucker saying, hold on, you ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. Your girl might be the type of woman.
No, she gonna tell me what I used to do. Oh, remember in
And now we
2020,
might,
you did this to me?
yeah.
Remember 2020?
Now we Martin Luther King. Now, oh, I have
No,
a
now
dream.
Jesus Christ, we gotta save humanity.
Now we Martin Luther King. Oh, we Martin Luther King. Oh, yeah, every relationship that had, hey man, back in '08 or back in before the Kia Boys was out.
But let me,
Why are we still talking about the past?
what's the statute of limitations on your fuck up in a relationship?
Life.
You feel me?
Like,
That's the fuck that speaking to the mic, Reg, because
life, life.
yeah, that's the statute of limitations in a relationship. So the only thing you can't beat in life is murder and your woman, because for the rest of your life you gonna hear whatever you did
But she not going to take accountability.
at all.
She'll tell you everything you did wrong with the other women, the cheating, the
Yeah,
infidelity.
whatever
Whether,
your case may
whether,
be.
whether if you came home on the hooch, you came home off the weed,
Yeah,
the blackouts, the brownouts,
yeah,
the blue outs,
yeah.
we can go, etc., etc.
Yeah, we can name all the symptoms, but I'm trying to find the cure. Shit,
The cure to that is silence.
that's what I feel. Cause I ain't said shit. I ain't finna say shit.
So then, when you don't say shit, I heard this from an OG who happened to be my old man, and he said to me,
Shout out.
sometimes saying nothing is worse than saying something, and I didn't understand.
No, it's definitely it hit harder.
You know what?
I ain't figured that part out. I'm still young.
It only hit harder.
But I know to be quiet. Shit.
But see, let's talk about narcissistic and control. Let's talk about that.
I've been called both.
Now you a narcissist because we didn't feel like we can agree on the issue. But let's talk about this. Both parties, men, woman, whether they black, brown, yellow, corn, liquor, whatever it is.
Right.
And we gonna move on after this because
because I really want to ask you a couple sports questions, bro.
Oh yeah,
I don't want it to be so heavy, you know what I'm saying?
We gonna go on there.
We not selling Bibles and we not knocking on doors on Saturday morning. Talking about are you prepared?
I am prepared.
And this nigga really is hilarious. So I really do.
I am prepared. If you're not gonna
fun shit with
hey,
this nigga.
Hey, if you're not,
this is a silly nigga. He's sitting up trying to be Malcolm. Salam alaikum.
No.
And then next thing gonna tell me, oh, bro, you know you should go vegan and all this other shit.
No, I don't even know what vegan is. But Google it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, damn, where was we at, bro?
We're still on accountability.
Accountability and gaslight and things of that nature.
And the new thing is you a narcissist.
Oh, that's what we said.
You got narcissistic behavior.
Yeah, because
you don't want to bow down.
Let me tell you something about the evolution of the internet and Google. Oh shit. Nowadays, an individual you love dearly will get on their phone, get on this internet that my man created, and they'll Google their situation, or they'll Google a question they had about their situation.
Yeah.
Right? So what black men and black women are encountered with is these fact checks. Now, when you talking to our general,
you gotta elaborate. Fact check. What do you mean by that?
Fact check. Let's just talk about
a fact check.
A fact
I
check.
just heard you. I thought you said fact check. I'm like, where is that?
And she big. If her ass built like the washing machine,
hey, look, you gotta pick her up like them old TVs.
Yeah.
One on this side, one on this side.
But back to accountability.
Yeah, my bad.
Can I edge on something?
Go ahead, bro. You do it. This is your show.
Listen to this, bro. Listen. If you want shrimp and steak from your girl, from your man, we gonna speak to the ladies. Ladies, the man's supposed to lead. He's supposed to do all this.
Ooh, I'm glad you brought that up.
Let's flow.
Because I'm not leaving.
Well, that's on you.
No, that's what I've been told.
Well, you exhausted.
But to lead, it take a listener. You see how it's
Yeah.
too. Hello.
To lead, it take a listener. Let's sidebar that. Let's put that over there on the couch. That's heavy.
I don't want to hear that part.
Oh, no, I don't
They'll
want to talk about
change the channel now. Shit.
To lead, you gotta listen. You know, you think Magic didn't listen to listen to Worthy of Byron Scott? You think Magic didn't listen to Pat Riley? You think Jordan didn't listen?
You think Magic still not listening to somebody? You don't think somebody in Magic here right now telling, hey, Magic, that's the play right there, bro.
Okay, so
you gotta listen.
You gotta. If you
to be successful, you gotta listen. Fuck being a leader.
Hold on.
Fuck being led. To be successful, you niggas wonder why you start so many LLCs and they don't touch the ground. Because you gotta listen, bro.
You gotta listen.
That's what ism is. Ism is somebody passing somebody the baton.
Hey, I didn't get.
So if you don't pass the baton, if you ain't trying to get the baton passed to you, you're not gonna have a pleasant experience.
No growth.
Yeah, if you ain't growing, you're dying.
If you ain't growing, you're dying. Facts. And if you don't listen to your mentors, if you don't listen to the guys that's
been in that
position. Hello. If you ain't listen to them type of cats, then it's somebody else's fault. So you could take accountability,
right,
for not listening.
But I think in the internet era, it's too much blaming everybody else.
You think that's what it is?
Fuck yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying, Red. Like, okay,
you know,
some of my childhood is not on me.
Most of it.
When I was eating bologna sandwiches, that wasn't on me. That's just what I was fed.
Most of your childhood, let's just be clear, bro.
No, some of it's on me, bro.
Your childhood?
I got expelled in the 2nd grade. That was on me.
Everybody did.
Not for pulling no knife on no Mexican. That was me.
A lot of people did.
That was a Greg Johnson special.
That's on you.
Yeah, and I'm being accountable.
But just because Greg pulled the knife on the dude at 2nd grade, 7 years old.
And they only couldn't put me in juvenile because I wasn't old enough. So I had to go to another school. I had to get bussed out, and I couldn't go to recess for a year.
The only time
that's crazy.
The only time you were accountable as a child is when never. Then you get accountable as a juvenile. That's sometimes. Okay?
Yeah.
Flat out. And then you get accountable as an adult. And that's where we at with accountability, right? You get accountable as an adult.
But you don't think it starts beforehand?
No, not in all cases.
Not in all cases. But like you said earlier, you did say something that was key to me. You said around like 10th, 11th grade, I think it do become on you as a man. Now maybe a woman, it could be different. I don't know when they become accountable in college or in
I don't
40s.
I don't think women
50s.
I don't think women ever become accountable. That's just my opinion.
And maybe that's what I gotta buy into.
If you find a woman
that would give me more understanding of it.
If you can find a woman, whether she black, brown, purple, or green.
Yeah, race, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
My girl is mixed. My son is mixed. I'm mixed. You know.
We all mixed.
Nigga, my mother Filipino, my daddy black. My baby mama.
So let's talk accountability.
My daddy is white. Look, that's what's crazy.
So okay, let's talk about your genetics.
Yeah. Because that's part of your accountability too, where you come from.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
I do. That's the good
You
thing.
know,
That's why we talk.
You remember when
Don't poke me with that
My
diamond wedding ring, nigga.
you remember when I got you. You remember when Terrence Howard told Dog and Best Man, whatever the copyrights is on
That
it.
is kind of like you, bro.
He said to Dog in the movie, and it changed my life.
We can't play the movie, by the way.
But what's the copyright legal issues on this quote?
No, you can say it. We just can't play it. Like if you was like,
hey, my man said, the way my mama raised me, that's how I do what I be treating these bitches. You remember that quote?
I don't, but I just feel it. I only seen Best Man a couple times.
Dog.
That's like a lady movie. You don't think that's a woman's movie?
That's your
Be careful.
Look,
all I remember Terrence Howard saying is when I say man, I don't mean man in one name. I mean like mankind, man.
But see, that's what.
When he sent the bitch in that pawn shop for that mic, I don't know. I relate to that part.
That's where we gonna go left and say Jay-Z was better than Pop.
Who said that? You?
We're gonna get to that later.
Oh, you faded.
No, my
there's no fucking way.
Well, that's a
you
matter.
Never said
that's a matter of what?
Is Jay-Z better than Pop?
That's a matter of what? Opinion.
Fuck that, Reg. I done did this shit your thought out way. Now I gotta ask you, what do you think of Tupac, bro? Yeah, oh shit, what the fuck? What do you think about Tupac, dog?
The way I feel about Tupac, growing up with him, the way I feel about Pac, bro, we gonna we off accountability, right?
Yeah, I mean, we always could go back, but that's the great thing about podcasting, bro. It's not just one thing, two things, five things. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. Because I want to get to the lighter side of you, bro. You've been real fair kindness today, and I like that.
Fair?
Yeah, I like that, Black Power, because I'm all for Black people.
We not, hold on, bro.
But
we gotta have a disagreement.
Yeah. Thank you.
On the
Because now I want to find something, because I feel you, dog. You dropping knowledge, you dropping bars.
But
you dropping science, you ether. I feel all that shit, but fuck all that. It's time to get crazy. I want to get crazy with you. This is my favorite conversation. When you just like pause, this nigga tickled me like my granddad used to say. Like this nigga really is a funny, hilarious nigga. And this nigga sitting up like, yeah, bro, like we gotta do better as a community. I feel that. So we done got you. You done preached.
We don't really have to do better as a community. We have to do better as a people.
As a people, yeah, you're right, brother.
That's the difference.
You're right, brother. You're right, brother.
And that's on you if you don't want to do better.
You're absolutely right, brother. We do need to do better as a people. Fuck the community.
Fuck the community.
Yeah. But listen, Tupac Shakur. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait to give my opinion because I want you to bust first and then come. I got a lot to say about Tupac.
You want to go first?
Fuck it. Okay. Let me look at my camera. Do you see me? Listen, bro. First of all, Tupac's not a gangster. I had a neighbor I got into a fight with, and the nigga say to me, bro, Tupac must have fucked your bitch. Tupac died in 1996. I was born in 1987. He fucked with any woman that I ever fucked with. That nigga's weird. But This is my thing to you, Tupac lovers. And I get it, bro. Tupac, I bumped that nigga. He got good albums. But what he's not a gangster. He's not from mob. He's not a blood. And Tupac was held accountable. Tupac was held accountable because he ran up on the wrong nigga and he got his ass dealt with. That's the word for today, kids. Accountable. That's where being accountable went from. Tupac is a hell of a rapper. Tupac is a hell of a poet. Tupac is a hell of a mind. There's a documentary on Hulu. If you want to check it out, it's called Dear Mama. It's dope as fuck. But what Tupac wasn't was a killer. He wasn't a gangster, and I would never be scared of Tupac with the lights off or on. You know why? Because he gonna support black people. So I feel most safe around Tupac. But for all you niggas who think that Tupac was some type of dangerous ass nigga, okay, yeah, he shot the police, but they was like undercover. Let them niggas scream Atlanta PD and he shoot them. Then I respect it because he said fuck the police. He didn't know they was the police. Also, he stepped in a Compton beef that he had no business being a part of. But that's it, y'all. We finna get up out of here. Shout out to everybody who watched. Shout out to everybody who listens. Shout out to everybody who supports. This has been Off the Top with Reg, Cali Cuzz, and we up out of here.
Hold on,
Oh,
bro.
you know, Reg want to say something else. I thought we was out of here.
No, we not.
I thought he was gonna fry his chicken up. Let me change his mind. Here he comes.
Listen. And Tupac, Amiro, Secure. And the
Great man.
point, great man, great,
Decent man.
great movement. We don't know,
Yeah.
you know, what it was with Pac,
Or what it wasn't. We don't know.
but I kind of missed like 2 minutes of kind of cousins.
You don't got to tell me that.
That's your
You call
name.
me G. You call me
G kind of Cuzz.
Yeah.
But I want some a little elaboration on his perspective before I comment on it, if that's fair, right?
Yeah. So this is my whole thing about Tupac, right? He shot at Atlanta PD, but they was like undercover. He didn't know they was the police. They was fucking with two black kids. He pulled out his gun. He talked shit. He busted them. Boom. That gave him some clout. That gave him some, accountability, if you will. Cool. Fast forward, he runs up on Orlando Anderson. I don't like to say names, but this doctor. He runs up on Orlando. Boom. Socks cousin. Boom. Then gets killed. Boom. And then doesn't realize that he hang out with the Mob Pyru and that dude Southside Chris from Compton and they got beat. And then he gets his life taken for no reason. All Cuz had to do was mind his business. Sometimes that's being accountable. Just minding your business. Staying out the way, as they like to say.
As the OGs would say,
I call all my cousins right now, they gonna say they staying out the way.
because that ain't got nothing to do
Yeah.
with what? Me.
Not shit to do.
Mm.
And I never understood the sadness of Tupac getting killed till I turned 26. And
And
like,
why did you what you understand about the sadness of that?
how stupid it was. Like, bruh, you
If
know,
you was, let me ask you something, G. If you was 26, what year was that? Just think about it. You just said
like 2016 or something like that.
so he got killed 97.
No, 96 September.
Okay. So 96. Let's do the math.
He was 26 though.
And how did that make you feel again?
When I was 26, that was like, damn, he fucked his life up. But you gotta think, I know a lot of young gang members. You know why I don't smoke cigarettes?
Your choice.
No.
Yeah, it started with your choice.
No, I used to smoke in high school, like trying to be cool.
Right?
So the homie, we had a house party. So he like, hey, I'm finna go outside and hit this square. He like, all right, bet. And they did a drive-by shooting on the house because they knew the set was there. And he got killed. I ain't gonna say your name, cuz it ain't nobody business. But rest in peace, my boy. That was rest in peace. I love you, nigga. But I'm telling you, like that made me never want to smoke a cigarette. Because if he not went outside to smoke a square, I believe he could be alive. Because he was the only nigga that died at that party.
Well, let's get back onto the point of the POE, the Paul. Point of emphasis was Tupac.
Yeah.
And
I
what
like that. My nigga said the POE.
POE, right?
And then when you pepper, you say it's the POS. It's the point of sale.
Man, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But,
That's what made me think.
but on some real shit, uh, you said what about Tupac Shakur? Because I had to go.
That is sad. It's sad that you lost your life to something you ain't got nothing to do with. Red, you gotta get your mic though, bro.
I'm getting it.
Cause I just peeped like nobody can hear you.
I'm getting it.
There you go. You got it.
I'm getting it. Okay. Go ahead and spin. Go ahead and cook, bro. Like they say at 25. Go ahead and cook.
Yeah. But it's not really nothing to cook. It's just fact. It's like he shot at some police in Atlanta, but he didn't know they was police. That gave him his claim to fame as a gangster. Boom.
That's one.
Then he catches this weird case with I don't even want to say the rest of the niggas' names because I don't know the niggas, but he catches some type of rape case.
That's prior.
No, that's after.
No, sir.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do this.
He got no nigga. He got the money from the lawsuit after he shot at the police because he didn't know they was police, and he sued Atlanta PD. Then that's when he wasn't even fucking with Death Row or nothing. Then the nigga goes on.
I don't want to challenge.
Then the nigga goes, well, we could Google it. It's nothing to tell us when you can read.
We're not gonna do
We
that.
both educated.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Then the nigga goes on.
Don't dig too deep. All I want you to say is, okay, right there.
Yeah.
You said you don't
He's
fuck
not my
with.
homie. No, but I listen to his music. I feel his music.
But you said.
But he's not a gangster.
That's what I want you to elaborate. We don't know.
That's what I'm saying. If you
Okay.
bust at the police, but you didn't know they was police, that don't make you a gangster. It make you a gangster if you bust at the police and you knew they was police and you didn't give a fuck. Then you go to jail for. I don't think he raped that lady, but the bitch blamed him.
Okay.
I don't think he did that. Then he's on his knuckles at this point, so he called Suge, who got all the bread. Hey, Suge, I need help. Suge say to his smart brain, because Suge's a genius too, but he's another asshole. But Suge's a genius for this. He say, okay, bet. I'm gonna come do a deal with you. I just seen yesterday, Suge say Tupac was never signed to Death Row. They just did a deal. He just got the money. But he was signed to Interscope.
So what do that make Pac? Is he a martyr? Is he pivotal?
To me, he an opportunist. He did what he had to do so he could live.
You really think that?
Yeah, I do, because that's what I just said.
Okay, so we'll sidebar the opportunist, and that's your opinion. And
this is all my opinion. It's not.
And I respect that.
I'm not a Tupac journalist, and I really don't care.
Who wants to
rest in peace, Tupac?
Who wants to be a journalist on any black man?
I would be a journalist if I had that passion.
Okay, but
for sure.
Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
The fact that that's your angle.
Yeah, it's just my humble opinion. I'm not humble.
That's your humble
it's
opinion.
My real opinion.
That's your angle.
There's something about being humble sounds weak.
Okay, and that's your opinion.
If you read what humble means.
And that's cool. But let's talk about who he is and who he was to this movement, to this culture. Can we talk about that?
Oh yeah.
And the mistakes that a black man made. We ain't gonna put color on it. I didn't mean to say black man.
Yeah, I was gonna say at 26 anybody could have made that.
Well, he was green, purple, or brown.
Yeah. I think a white dude or not. You know who I won't fight? White boys. Because they ain't got no quit.
They ain't got shit.
Nigga. A white boy will run his head to a wall, sock his face.
Well, you look at Jackass.
Come on, nigga.
You look at
That's what I'm saying. I don't want none of that. I want a fairer face.
Well, sometimes a black man.
The white man go.
And no shade to you. No shade to you, Cali. No shade to you. But sometimes a black man could be a crash dummy just as well as a white man or a Mexican.
Oh yeah, I know some crash dummies.
Right. But let's get back on the point of the POE. Point of emphasis. It was Tupac. Let's entertain that. Me personally, you gave your personal opinion on.
No, I'm gonna listen to you.
You gave your personal opinion on Pac. My personal opinion on Pac is what it is. Let's be clear. Let's start. And the evolution, which only lasted for the brother for 5 years.
Yeah.
You know, he went from this little name Nas, think he live like me. Talking about he left the hospital. That was at the end. And then now I clown around, when I hang around, that type of
thing. Which makes it more robust.
Okay.
But I get it. People think it.
No, yes. Yes, I heard. People are sensitive about that matter of fact. And people are sensitive about Reds and his clout.
But you can't compare that.
No, you can't, because a million people didn't know who I was.
I don't think you would conduct yourself like that.
I don't know if I would.
Let me ask you this, because we got some direct questions.
Right.
I'm a Crip. Everybody knows if you watch the show. Right. But if my enemy, I don't see you as jumping the gun. I will see you as a mediator.
Well, why would you be? Why would you be?
Check this out.
Why would you be? Why would I? You talking about me personally?
Yeah, I think you would talk me out of.
I'll talk you out of that.
That's my personal, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not calling.
But let me ask you something. Let me ask you something on that. On that point of emphasis.
Hey, G, that ain't me. I think that's.
But do you think whatever his government name is, whatever his street cred,
Tupac.
Yeah, whatever you think he was, who he was. Do you think at that point in his life he could have been reachable?
Yeah, shit was controlling him.
No, he wasn't. And see, that's where we gonna go. But let's get back to Pop.
Look.
Look, that's what
I got. Look. I got MOB on my arm.
But what do that got to do with Tupac?
Because I got that from Tupac. MOB, man.
Well, we ain't
I could play the song, but I don't want to get copyrighted. But you know why I wanted this tattoo? These the first two tattoos.
It's because of what?
Because Tupac said MOB, man.
But do you think
he taught me something?
He
didn't think he was gonna be accountable for his transaction. He thought he was gonna stop that nigga and nothing was gonna happen to him.
I think the culture is at that point. Can I say this to the cameras?
Everything.
Can I say that to the cameras? Can I say it to us? Can I say it to the platform? As a witness that era, at that time of the era. And a lot of people that's going to view this wasn't there. And I don't mean to clout chase. I don't mean to say you wasn't there and you don't understand, right? But Pac was who he was.
For sure, we all are.
We all are.
We are who we are.
Some people can cook, some people can't. Some people can jog, some people can sprint. Some people, we all got our own characteristics within our lives.
We all got our own, niche.
Right. And Dog was, because I kind of grew up with Pop. We the same age, we from the same gym.
But you didn't grow up with it.
But hear me out.
I grew up knowing them.
That's my genre.
I've known Cuzz since I was like 3.
I've known Cuzz since I was the same age as Cuzz.
Yeah,
if
that's
I'm
what
about to be 50. Pop would have been 55.
But that don't mean excuse a buster. It seemed like he trying to excuse him because he from
No, I'm not trying to excuse nothing.
He fucked up.
He did. And I'm from the Midwest. Yeah. You see it? The deed and whatever. If we want to play
we from
logistics,
Detroit.
If we want to play,
they know that.
We want to play. Oh, I'm from Michigan. I'm from Indiana. I'm from Ohio. I'm from Illinois. I'm from Cali. I'm from New York.
It don't matter where you from. It don't matter where you at.
Rakim said it years ago. Shout out to Rakim.
Shout out to Rakim.
It ain't where you from. It's where you at. Even together.
Yeah.
So it took for me to be, and I'm gonna take this platform to express some shit from what I believe is the greatest genre of all time, and that's us. Because of whatever my opinion is on it. It ain't where you from, you where you at, even together.
Yeah.
Flat out. And Scarface said it. Shout out to Scarface. Rakim said it. Pop. And my opinion. Let's get to the narrative of what we talking about. We talking about Pop.
But music or in life?
Both. Okay. Can we merge?
Yeah, because that's why I had to ask you to get the clarity.
Pop, in our opinion, and most of the cats from our genre, we was 16. Pop was 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand Pop at the end because June 16th, 1971, right? Everybody remember that famous quote.
Yeah.
Well, my guy, you was in New York in 1971. Then, somehow or another, because of being a young black male in America, you ended up in California 24 years later.
And not to mention, your mama was on substance.
That's
the thing we don't talk about. People.
Well, that's victim of circumstance.
My mother was on substance.
That's a victim of
But
circumstance.
it affects you.
It affects you dearly, heavily for the rest of your life. But what the world didn't understand at that time, if you was, because I was there, not to clout, Biggie, Pop, Rakim, BDP, LL, Run DMC. We can go on and on with the list.
Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep.
I fuck with Mobb Deep.
We was all there.
That was hard.
Okay, Nas.
Yeah, Nas.
I could go on and on because I came from the golden era. That's what they call it.
Me too.
Okay, so from 70, anybody born in the 70s.
To about 89, we know.
Right. And then after 89, you had
tricky.
you get different genres of rap.
Yeah.
But let's stick to the script. Let's stick to the script because this is always a touchy subject with us. And what I mean by us, I'm talking about black
generation.
No, I'm talking about.
It's not touchy.
Oh, we gonna hold him accountable if you let me cook, bro. Let's talk this. Me and you 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Right? What year was you born?
87.
We 12 years apart. I'm 75. And when he got killed,
Born in 7.
Yeah. I'm 75, you 87.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just start with the math. Big got, all these brothers got killed when you was 9 and 11.
Yeah.
But guess how old I was? Like, I'm the same age as these cats. Right? Nas, Big, Pop, Face. And we can go on and on and on about who was there and all that. That don't really mean nothing. Just because I was at the club when Pookie killed Ray Ray don't mean make me a gangster. Right? We'll just put it in that narrative. So, for 30 years, or however many years gonna coexist from that point of view. Bro, Pac made the choice. And somebody, this is my opinion, this Red's wig, my opinion on it, Pac had a choice. And he really didn't have to, he had to calm down at that point. But he didn't. Now, what he said, this little name Nas think he live like me. Talking about the hospital to find like me. You live in fantasies, nigga. I reject your deposit. You should drink fuck ass. Now we out in the closet. Mobb Deep wonder why nigga blow them out. Next time grown folks talking, nigga, close your mouth. Listen. Puffy, you's a bitch, you a fool. Come on, man. Yeah. You can tell the people you roll with whatever you want. But you and I know what's going on. Promise to pray back. I know the bitch niggas from way back. Witches be strapped with Max. Knew I wouldn't play that. Listen, bro.
So why?
Huh?
Now I gotta bring it personal.
Huh?
So why every time I'm on that tip, you don't condone me?
I don't condone what?
Me being on that tip.
This
is the payback.
I mean, you bitch niggas from way back. With you strapped with Max. No, I don't play that. What you talking about?
You junkie ass fiend. You're not a friend to me. You a motherfucking enemy.
That's your perception.
Yeah. No, but why would I be on that type of time?
What?
I be on Tupac type of time.
But
I be on Tupac type.
What does that mean to you and how
to me?
Forward?
It means fuck him.
pause for you. Niggas smack pregnant pussy with nigga. Picture that.
This the rest I've been waiting on, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the Kodak.
But Malcolm X gone.
But look,
now he's stuck.
I laid my game down quite flat. Lay my game. Sweetness, where you parked at? Petiteness, but that ass fat. She got a body make a nigga want to eat that. I'm fucking with you. Come on. So, now, I was there. I'm a living witness of that movement. So we had to make opinions. And then on Cali side, on Cali Cuzz side, we had this nigga with a wet Jerry curl.
I've never had a Jerry curl.
Hold on, we not talking about him. We talking about this nigga said, fuck the police coming straight from the underground. Young nigga got it bad because of brown. On the other hand, some police think they have the authority to kill the minority. Fuck with me cause I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold in the pager, searching my car, looking for the product, thinking every nigga is selling narcotics. You ever see me in the piano, me in the Rizzo, riding in the Benzo? Be the police out of shape when I'm finished. Bring the yellow tape. Take off the scene of the slaughter. Done in ghetto, bread and water. Come on, man. So you gotta understand the era is what it was. And
that's what I understand.
But
Buddy got caught with his pants down. And
look,
y'all niggas don't want to say that.
Look, we had, Ron said it, we had a whole lot of superstars on this floor tonight. But I want y'all to know one thing. This is my motherfucking house. We had that first.
Yeah.
Then we had to digress. To the top, stop the violence and hip hop. And then we had this cat thinking of a master plan. It ain't nothing but sweat inside my hand. What? Listen, man.
That ain't even his Cody song. The Cody song make him clap
to this. I came in the door. I said it before. Come on, man. We had all that. But it's bite me to rhyme. Can't hold it back. A little bit of grind, taking off my coat, clearing my throat. What? Come on, man. Come on. We had all of them coming in within 4 or 5 years. But we had a nigga that said, nigga. But look, we had a nigga say this. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall. All that there. I need love.
I do.
We was fucking confused.
Niggas need love.
Hey, bro.
Don't do that, man.
But
niggas need.
Sir. Okay. Well, sir, we had this thing over here. Stop the violence. We had, and then hold on, let me get on Chuck D.
No, Chuck D.
I got another from the company the other day. I over there and it said they were suckers. We was fucking confused.
No.
Shit.
I was clear as a whistle.
You was on your big wheel.
But I got it though. But we not the words, bro. The tone.
The tone and what it was.
That's what you love about Tupac. You love the tone.
Hey, that nigga saying. Look, one of the coldest.
These niggas can't see.
What? Oh, we gonna get there.
I'm right by these niggas can't.
Oh no, we gonna get there. Shorty wanna be. Shorty wanna be a thug. Shorty wanna be. Shorty wanna. As a little nigga. He putting on the Newport, plotting on another way to catch the case. Come on, man. Listen, man. I'm convinced.
No, Tupac had you.
For the movement, for what it was. And then I'm going to revert back to Fam because I think the year they made this song, Fam was like 3 years old. And this was a classic in the Midwest. And I'm going to get back to that. But let's get back to Tupac. He said, picture me rolling in my 500 bins. I got no love on niggas. Ain't no trying to be friends. That's dope stuff. But I ain't the one telling the want to be another number. Federalists want to see me dead. Niggas some prices on my head. Now I got 2 rock rollers on my bed. Feed them lead. Come on, man. I was there. I seen it. Like you go to the gas station and see that nigga.
But I was there.
Listen, bro.
I know who killed Tupac when I was 9 years old, bro.
And that's cool.
Niggas can't tell me I busted. I got put on the set when I was 8 years old.
And that's
so I already understood. Like, bro, all my homies.
And where that other one at? But look, hold on.
You don't want this though. But look, my whole thing is this. All my homies is older than me. I don't got homies my age, right?
That's fine. But we getting off the narrative.
When them niggas was 16, 17, I was rolling in their car. They was getting paid, and I was 9 years old. Facts.
Okay.
Big facts. All the facts.
But this is the thing.
So to me, there's no excuse, bro. Dumb is dumb, wrong is wrong, right is right.
Well, we was all dumb. And this is what I want to get back. Let's get back.
And it cost a nigga his life. That's all I'm saying.
Can we do that?
Tupac.
Can we get back to it?
Yeah, man, we can talk. This is a podcast, bro. We can talk about anything.
Well, look, let's get back to Pop. And I don't want to take this platform. And
I'm not taking risks. Let me get a shout out to the sponsor, Prem Collections. Check them out on Instagram. They got all the shirts. They do hoodies. They do sweatsuits. If you are in look up anything fly, go to the Prem Collections on Instagram. All right, go ahead, Rich.
Yeah, I don't want to take nothing from G's perspective of where he was at in the genre.
No, that's the discussion. We just haven't.
Yeah, we just freelanced it. We off the top, right?
Yeah, it's off the top.
It's off the top, right? Yeah, y'all feel me? What they say? You smell me?
You smell me? You understand? You understand?
Yeah. And at the end of the day, G is minute years.
I'm part of 2 coaches. I'm not minute. I know what that means.
Yeah,
I'm not. There's not. Let me tell. For the people who watching, I hung out at the death row at Echo Sound. I got a story I don't tell because I don't need to tell it because it don't matter. I never made no money off of it. But if you ever gonna talk to me about DJ Quick, if you ever gonna talk to me about Death Row, if you ever gonna talk to me about Dr. Dre, if you ever gonna talk to me about a nigga named Sugar Free, he say, I want to give a shout out to Big Greg and Little Greg. Little Greg is I.
And can I say something?
I'm major.
Can I say?
Because I'm really from the set. Like, it's niggas from the set trying to get with this right now.
Can I say something to you, bro?
Shout out to the set, though, for the grip.
Can I say something to you, bro? Pop.
And shout out to my 6 on me. Go ahead.
Can I say something? Can I just speak on that? And I'm from the Midwest, Detroit, 313, what up, dog? Indiana, Illinois, Chicago.
Yeah, shout out to all my Indiana niggas.
Inkster, What up?
And Inktown, yeah.
What up,
yeah,
though,
yeah.
Inkster? What up, though? What up to the east side for 7 Mile, nigga? We don't know how to throw that shit up.
All my 7 Mile niggas.
Yeah, east to west, you know.
Yeah.
We gonna pay respect to what we don't know and
to the whole country, really.
And we really don't know about the difference between Brooklyn and Harlem. Because we all black people and we all grew up in different sectors of this world we live in.
Yeah, we all grew up where we live.
And I'm not the one to speak on, you know, LA, Detroit, Chicago, Texas, things of that nature. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because that's something I'm ignorant to the fact of that. I'm not gonna sit here on this platform and tell Cuzz family that, hey man, that shit's crazy. You know?
Oh yeah, this is my real cousin.
You know, the bloodline is what it is.
But he been more like a big brother to me.
Right.
So if you want to understand why this podcast exists, is because for years this nigga been a brother to me.
Yeah, and we talked about shit off camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And we argued plenty of times going up and down the street. It wasn't really an argument, it was a matter of discussion.
Yeah. So sometimes it was an argument.
Oh man, it got to the point.
But we pushed past it.
But it got to the point where the car got silent.
Yeah.
for 10 miles.
Yeah,
like, all right, bro. And I turned the music up.
Yeah.
But let me say this on record. My man put me on this hustle and I wasn't feeling it, dog. You know, I'm like, man, fuck this.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm like, fuck this LA motherfucker. He like, dog, you gotta listen to him.
You just gotta hear what he's
saying. So that tell you, if you are outside of the box thinker, and you gotta be an outside of the box thinker to make it. On anything you do, with your menu at the crib, with your girl, Yeah, motherfuckers always say this. Ah, man, y'all niggas gossip. Y'all niggas know. Man, in order to survive, bro, we on the east side of Detroit, bro.
Information is power, dog.
Hey, bro, if you don't know what time your mailman come, and what dog across the street
I know mine come about 6:30 in the evening.
Facts. So if you don't know this, and you don't know who Pookie is or Ray, you ain't gonna
get lost.
You about to get it.
You blew it.
You blew it. So it's victim of circumstance. Yes. It's a product of your environment. But shit, let's talk about it. But getting back to Tupac, can we do that?
Yeah, we can do whatever you want.
Okay, let's do that.
I mean, I said all I got to say about Tupac.
I hope you did.
It's a real simple.
And I'm gonna tell you. How you feel about Pop?
Yeah, the Crips killed him.